Alright, so welcome back to Trace Memory. Now, this is the final chapter, and I think it's actually just, well, story dump and just really nothing, not puzzles, but anyways, let's just continue. Hey, wait a minute. What's the matter? I left my DTS back there. Just leave it there, don't worry. Don't worry about it. But anyone could just pick it up and activate Trace. No, your DTS has been programmed for your use only. Oh, right. Jessica said something about that on the boat. Hey, Dad. Was that Bill guy a friend of yours? Yes, he was. Bill, your mother and I all work in the same research lab. The classified nature of our work built an intense trust between us. We were so close that we could talk about anything, but reflecting on it, maybe I was the only one who felt that way. Can I ask you a question? Sure. Do you like chocolate? I love it. I think there's something very wrong with people who don't. Have you ever eaten so much it made you sick? Yes, sometimes I just can't help myself. Actually, your mom would just yell at me. Tell me to not overdo it. Let me guess, you love chocolate too? Yes, it's my favorite thing. Jessica gets kind of mad at me sometimes because I'll sneak it. Sneak it? We should check up on Jessica. But we cannot go back. I mean, he says that, but we cannot. Dad, I'm worried about Jessica. How was she when you left her? She said that she still felt dizzy. I hope she's alright. I don't want Jessica to see Bill. I'll get her once I talk to him. Why? How does Bill know Jessica? Those two, they have a history. What kind of history? Well, let's just say they were friends. Very close friends. Well, very close friends. I think I know what you mean. Ashley? I'm more like Ashley. Rather than, question. Do you believe in ghosts? Well, I believe that some part of humans live on after they die. Whether it's a legacy or a spirit, I don't know. Why do you ask? I kinda met one. That's amazing! Tell me more! I mean, I think the only thing we can expect is the door, and that's kind of about it. It's discolored and rusty, and I think that's it. Wait, hold on. A huge wooden box. Well, I thought maybe there was something, but no, it's just this cave. I can't believe we only took like 4-something hours to finish this game. Does this mansion ever end? I can't believe there's a cave here. The Edward had a mining company. They mine everywhere. This cave is one of the old mines. There used to be a path from the courtyard to this cave. Path between the courtyard and cave. And the cave, I think. Well, whatever. Hey, Dad. You know where the lab is now? Did it used to be the courtyard? Yes. Yep. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty much just a story. I'm just reach point A to point B and a lot of conversation in between. You know, Ashley, I was thinking. Yeah? About what? Your voice. What about it? It sounds a lot like your mother's. Really? I can't remember what she sounded like. But it makes me happy to think I still carry around part of her. Yes. More like, yes. I don't know how they would say. Well, maybe just yes, Well, I feel like there's so much I want to ask you. When I was a little kid, what was I like? Well, to be honest, you were a crybaby. Crybaby? I don't believe that. You followed your mother wherever she went, like a little shadow. As soon as you lost sight of her, you will start crying. I was a baby and I cried. That doesn't mean I was a crybaby. Oh yeah. What is it? I just remember something hilarious that happened. Hilarious. Well, don't you stand there laughing. Tell me what happened. Sometimes I just the line doesn't finish. The sentence doesn't finish on one line and just say halfway done. Anyways, if I recall correctly, you were about 2 years old. Your mother was out, and you and I were alone at home. As soon as she left, you turned into the world's saddest baby. I think you can just frame that last one. I tried everything, but you wouldn't stop crying. Then I discovered that if I tossed you in the air, you would stop. You looked me right in the eye and laughed and laughed. I didn't want you to start crying, so I just kept tossing you up. Sounds kind of dangerous. By the time your mom came home, I was the one in tears. My arms felt like they were about to fall off from all the tossing, and I was wearing the lingerie that's on my shirt. Huh, that serves you right for calling me a crybaby. I just have to laugh every time I think of that day. You were the cutest baby in the whole world. What about my past, Ashley? You forget about me, Ashley? This whole thing was because of me, remember? I don't think he meant it like that. Oh shit. Oh, what's this? Oh, what is this shoe doing here? Yeah, what is it, man? It looks like this shoe. D? Who's that? A friend of mine. What do you mean? A friend. Well, yeah. We actually left the DTS behind, so we cannot check the menu. Cool. Oh, wait a second, Dad. What is it? Do you know the Edward family? I mean, before Bill's time. A lot of what I know is just from looking at what they left behind. Go on. Hard to sum that family up succinctly. What? Yo, hold the phones, bro. I mean, this is a cool thing about learning English with video games. Sometimes you just, first you're going to hear a lot of words that you don't know, so you just look them up. And eventually when you have a more formal understanding of it, little by little new words, and you just keep adding to your dictionary. Expressing a few words, concise terms. Okay. So in short, I guess. What a weird word. Anyways. So from what they left behind, I'm most struck by Henry, who painted portraits. Why? Actually, I had seen his work even before I came to this island. Where? A small gallery in Manhattan. One painting really stood out. What was it like? It was a beautiful watercolor of a young girl and a boy. I fell in love with that painting. I didn't have the money to buy it, so I used to walk by the gallery every day just to look at it. The gallery's owner told me that the artist's story more like, tell me. The artist lost his right arm in the Second World War. That was his dominant arm, so he gave up painting for a while. But because of his gift and his family's encouragement, he was able to take the talent he had in his right hand and move it to his left. Amazingly, he painted with the same artistry. This piece was one he created after his comeback. But just as he was putting his life back together, and right after creating a few new pieces, he suddenly committed suicide. That's the story I heard. Oh. So, when I came here and learned that Henry was the same artist, I was so surprised. But even after reading what he wrote before his death, I still don't know what happened to Thomas and Daniel. I guess that will always remain a mystery. No, it can't. Alright. I cannot forget that. Whoa! I cannot forget that Thomas is Bee's father. Bill is deep inside the cave. Hello, Bill. You finally made it, Richard. Why would you do such a thing? I was doing a test run on Trace. It was a success. Congratulations, Richard. You... Everyone is mad, Bill. I cannot even offer him candies. I don't think there's really anything else to investigate, right? Yep. Why do you pretend to be my father? You're a sick person. Calm down, Ashley. I got to witness a girl's reunion with her father after an 11-year separation. At first, I was acting, but after looking into your earnest eyes, I could feel my heart warm. What a sick bastard, Bill! You have your mother's eyes. When I saw those eyes, I wanted to be your father, even if just for a short while. This sounds so wrong, man. This is really messed up. You're a horrible person, Bill. Misguided, perhaps, maybe lonely, but surely not horrible. You just kinda roof it, Jessica, so I'm not sure about that. Yes, you are. You lied to me. You did horrible things to the people closest to you. Closest to me. You heard me. Dad and Jessica are your friends. How could you treat your friends that way? You're wrong, Ashley. What do you mean I'm wrong? Richard and Jessica are no longer my friends. But they were. Ashley, adult relationships are very complicated. Sometimes, the closer you are to someone, the more it hurts when things go wrong. So, is that why you hurt Jessica and rewrote Dad's memory? Bill. Alright. Why did you do that to Jessica? I didn't really plan it that way. I didn't think I would see her here. Jessica knew about you, so you... Yes, I'm not proud of it. Richard, it seems that you hadn't told Jessica about me. That's what we agreed on, isn't it? Yes, I suppose. Ashley, listen to me. I wasn't planning on hurting her. That's not what I did it. I wanted you to believe I was your father. Jessica was in the way. But why would you pretend to be my father? It's so creepy. Here's a simple answer. You needed to be there for the second trace protocol. Why did you rewrite Dad's memory? I already explained that to you. I was just taking Trace for a test drive. No, you're lying. You wanted Dad to believe that he had killed Mom. Why do you think that? It's all becoming clear. How convenient for you if... Convenient for me? What do you mean by that? It would be very convenient if you... For you if Dad was the killer. What are you saying? Are you saying that I am the one who killed your mother? You're a bad little girl, Ashley. To accuse someone of such a heinous crime without proof. Richard, did you fill her mind with all this poison? Cut it out, Bill. Don't talk to her like that. Who knew you were capable of such paternal words? I suppose it's like riding a bicycle. You never forget how to act the part of the father, even if you haven't for over a decade. Shut up. What do you mean you needed me for the second trace protocol? That's right, Ashley. Your father was hired to complete his research and create Trace. He received a third-party grant as well as my resources. However, he wanted to keep the part of Trace. He pulled this off by implanting the biometric information of his own daughter in the production of Model DTS. It wasn't his to keep. I came here after receiving word that Trace was complete. On the way, I checked his notes on the lab PC and discovered all of this. Bill. Ashley, Your father is the horrible one. He pretended to be my friend, but then he stabbed me on the back. You can't blame him for the death of our friendship. Bill, do you know who my mother's murderer is? Can you handle the truth? Yes, I can. The person who killed your mom has still not been caught. The authorities had no evidence or witness, except for one person who saw your mother's murderer. Yes, there was one witness. Who was it? Bill, stop! The girl wants to know, Richard. Who was it? Who saw my mom get killed? Ashley, that person is you. What? I like that it's only for, questions, so it doesn't drag on. Anyways, don't listen to a thing he says. But the details of what happened to your mom. You don't have to think about that stuff anymore. But I want to know, why are you always like that? What do you mean by that? You ignore the truth and see only what you want to see. So you saw it all, Ashley. You saw the shooting. You saw your mother draw her last breath. Stop talking about that night. Why? Don't you want Ashley to know the truth? I don't want her to relive that terrible tragedy. Of course. Always a considerate father, Richard. Don't be snide. That day, 11 years ago, when Sayoko lost her life, Ashley suffered amnesia. Whatever. From the shock of what she had seen. All she would do when she saw my face was cry. I was at a loss. You came to me and told me of the research you were doing here. Dad, Bill, there was a reason I didn't tell you. I was working on developing a second trace protocol. I'm sure you have guessed it. What was it? Yes, please entertain us. I didn't tell you because I wanted to replace Ashley's memories of that night with the second trace protocol and find Sayoko's killer. I said replace, but I said replay. Sorry. So you used the government's and my money to fund this. And after I found the killer, I wanted to remove the negative memory of Ashley's with the first trace protocol and replace it with a different one. That's quite the plan. Dad, I get it. Hold on, just making sure everything okay. That's right, Ashley. I should remember. I did it for you. Stop it. Stop what? Just stop the self-sacrificing father act. It's getting old. I think I kinda changed Bill's voice, but whatever, man. What are you talking about? Like you didn't know what trace could be used for. So Richard, let me see if I got this right. It was your sentimentality and memories of the past that made you lie to me for the past 11 years? It wasn't like that. Richard, you must be the biggest idiot alive. You knew how to develop trace, but you didn't know how to use it. How to use trace? Bill, what do you mean? You don't know what it can be used for? Well, let me tell you. You can use trace to manipulate someone's memories to create the reality that you want. It's basically what you wanted to do. No! I didn't create trace to be used like that. Not at all. You should understand this more than anyone else, Bill. I developed trace to help people. Oh, give it a rest, Richard. I'm tired of your holier than thou attitude. It's really dull. Trace is mine, and I will decide how it is used. No! Come on. I'm the one who had the foot. I'm the one who had to foot the bill for this research. And I am the one who should benefit from the results. Wasn't it government funded too? If anything, well, you should have just put the bill to the government anyways, but... Oh, I think they probably meant after the shutdown. Ah, there. You said yourself that Tracy is meant to help humankind. I thought that's why I was working here. Those are pretty lofty words. And here I thought it was just your inability to cope that caused you to make Ashley an orphan. I thought it was your weakness that made you hide from reality. Not any grand goals for humanity. For 11 years, you reveled in your solitude and research, never thinking of the cost. Who do you think paid? Me and Ashley. I think I'll try to give it a Wesker voice and Kira voice, but funny enough, the English voice of Kira Yoshikage, hearing, well, in English, is the same guy who voices Wesker in the end. Anyways. And you call yourself a man. What? But that's why I hired you. What do you mean? That came out weird. For your ability to ignore everything outside your work. Anyways, Trace is done. I'm through with you. I won't let this happen. Bill! You can just trace this way. I won't let you. If I were you, Richard, I would. God damn it! Every asshole just has a gun. Fuck. Maybe if Richard had a gun, this would be just a Mexican standoff. Come on. Maybe Ashley and D too. God damn it. Anyways, shut up right about now. Bill, what are you doing? Ashley, though you have just met, it's time to say goodbye. Please don't. I need to tell Dad something. No. Please, let me tell him. Who killed Mom? I don't think so. Ashley, I don't think there is anything that you want to say to Richard. You said you didn't remember the face of your mother's killer. But you said that I saw it. You said that I am the only person who saw Mom's killer. Dad went so far as to develop trace to find Mom's killer. And that's why I need to tell him. Even without using trace. Without using trace? I just need to remember. I just need to remember and tell my dad. You look so much like Sayoko right now. My heart is breaking. Alright, Ashley. I'll take my time pulling the trigger. Now, say goodbye, Ashley. Don't do this, Bill. Oh boy. This is the heaviest interrogation scene, man. Alright, Ashley. Say goodbye to your father. But, just out of curiosity, the night your mother died, what happened when you were with her? Someone came in. I remember waiting for Dad with Mom. Suddenly, we heard footsteps, and Mom realized that someone was inside the house. Sayoko realized that someone was in the house. And then, what happened? She hid me in the closet. She had to protect you, because your father wasn't there to do it. Mom told me to be completely silent, quiet as a mouse. She opened the closet and hid me inside. So, Ashley turned this goodbye into a stroll down memory lane. I'm sure you are very pleased, seeing you liking memories and all. Shut up. She's the only, she's the only reason that you're still alive right now. Say goodbye now. I don't want to do this in front of you. Remember anymore, and you will regret it. I understand. Are you sure? Yes. Ashley, you replayed your dad's memory using Trace. Yes. How did you replay it? I used the white DTS card to replay his current memory, and then used the red DTS card to replay his true memory. Ashley, how do you know that the red DTS card was his true memory? Because he said so. Is that so? Yes. What if your father was lying to you? He does have a history of seeing only what he wants to see. What if the memory you've replayed on the white DTS card was real? Bill, what are you saying? Dad, Ashley, Bill's lying. But, what if the killer's face you remember was your father's? What then? So you were hiding in the closet, alone and scared. And where was your father in all of this? At work? Or was he busy killing Sayoko? When you were in the closet, what happened? I think it was, I heard my voice. Did you hear Sayoko's voice? You can take tracers. She said something like that. Yes, I heard my mom's voice. Ashley, what did Sayoko say? What did you hear? So she wouldn't give out Trace. Seems a silly thing to give her life for. That's what she said. I remember. Bill, don't! You can still end this. Oh, I'm about to end it, alright? That's kind of what he's saying. I know. We're close to the climax. We're close, okay. I will let you know the truth. It seems the only way to end this. Dad! But those words will be the last you ever hear. Ashley, take your time remembering the rest of the... Take your time remembering the rest. This is the important part. Did you hear something after you heard your mom's voice? What is the gunshot? Go on. I heard something scary. Something I had never heard before. Then, what did you do? Picked out. I picked out of the closet. And what did you see? I can't remember. No, it's coming back to me. I saw the face of the person who killed my mother. Oh, no. All of a sudden, what I saw from the inside of the closet, it all starts to appear like a photo developing. I see a shoulder, then a wisp of hair, then a pair of stony eyes. I close my eyes to sharpen the image in my mind. What does it look like? Who does it look like? Hey! I'm like, hey! That face belongs to... Ashley, when you peeked out of the closet, who did you see? It was... It was you. I think they could have made the picture of Bill aiming. Well, the picture of the memory of Ashley when she was remembering, like the exact scene that happened, just blurry and with a bit of motion effects and whatnot, to give it more, realism and just not make it. Oh, it's actually Bill. What do you know? You make it so obvious, anyways. Bill, you did it. Shut up. I don't understand. How would you? How could you? I said, shut up! Didn't you suspect anything? How could I? You were my friend. What weren't you able to ask 11 years ago? You mentioned it in your letter. I think you know. Well, please clarify to Ashley. Why did you kill Sayoko? Answer me. Why did you kill her? Sayoko betrayed us. Us? What do you mean by us? The project, our country, and me. You're telling me you didn't know? Sayoko was one of us. What? This was developed in the government's secret lab. Sayoko and I were the driving forces in the project's progress. It was just the two of us. Then, we chose you to join us. But just as the project started taking off, Sayoko betrayed me. She took up with you. Then you two stole the trace essay and hid it in your house. That night, before I went over to your house, I begged her. Sayoko, please, return the essay and come back to the project. But she wouldn't listen. I didn't want to hurt her, but Trace didn't belong just to her. It was my work too. Something like that, I don't know. Voice acting is hard, especially when you don't know nothing about it. Anyways, but she just wouldn't listen. So I made her listen. Stop. Sometimes you just want to properly act this by actually screaming, but I'm like, should I scream inside my house without proper equipment, for the walls and whatnot? Anyways, stop. Hey, who are you? Answer me. Stop. Ah. You're making Franny cry. Hey. Bill. It's the end, Richard. Death. What just happened? Why did did he fall so suddenly? The look on his face, it was like he saw a ghost. I don't know what happened. No, Bill. Dad. He was my friend. No, he wasn't. But, Ashley, are you alright? Are you hurt? Okay. How about you, Dad? I'm shaken, but I guess I'm okay. Yeah, that was a horrible thing for you to see. I have seen worse. I've doubted. I'm a terrible father, and I have been unfair to you. I'm sorry to have gotten you wrapped up in all this. It's all over now. Ashley, please forgive me. My head hurts. I don't know what to do. I don't know what am I supposed to say to him. Ashley? Wait. Oh yeah, I know this feeling. On the night that Mom died. Yeah, on that night, he was close by too. My heart feels bruised. Does his heart hurt too? Ashley? Yes, Dad? Do you not feel well? I'm fine. Alright, if you're sure. Dad, there's something that I want to ask you. What's that? That thing you weren't able to ask 11 years ago. I think you couldn't ask Bill. What was it? Did you think that Bill was the person who killed Mom? No. I never even suspected that. Not even for a second. Then, 11 years ago, after your mother's funeral, I saw the strangest thing. Bill visited Sayoko's grave, alone, with a bouquet of white flowers. He stood there at her grave for a long time. It felt like all day. He had a stricken look on his face. He looked like he has lost the love of his life. He was suffering like no one should. But why? Ashley, I don't know if these things should be telling you, but I will. I don't know if these are things I should be telling you, okay. I appreciate it. What I wanted to ask Bill all those years ago was if he was in love with your mother. Oh, Dad. I'm sorry to have told you all this. No, I needed to know. You told me the truth, and for that, I'm grateful. So, we're okay? Yeah? Good. I'm going to go get Jessica. Alright. Cross the bridge to get to the bay. I will be back soon. Just wait for me there. I will. Yeah, let's cross the crackety bridge. Jesus. Oh shit, I think something was meant to happen in the middle of the bridge and we didn't. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, what did we miss? God damn it. I'll say this, I'm willing to go through the game again. Just to get a good ending. But you know what? I guess this can help us to see the bad ending. I mean, the story is fine for Ashley, but fuck, man. I knew something was meant to happen when we saw the other shoe, bro. Fuck. I hear the sound of waves. It's so peaceful. So this is the bay. I can't believe it's night already. Hey there, kid. Did you hear that? Yes. Kid, are you here? It's Captain. Well, what's he doing here? I wonder if I will if I will have time to get the good ending before I finish the production of the last one, because I think I just uploaded part toward 3, I think. And oh boy, god damn it. God fucking damn it, man. Here you are. I thought you were scared of the dark, Captain. What are you doing here after sundown? Now, kid, that's no way to be. I've been looking all over for you. I went to the gate in the woods, but it wouldn't open. I walk around the gate to the other side, and here you are. Glad to see you're safe and sassy as ever. Yes, I'm still in one piece. Where's your aunt? My dad went together. I see. I assume you finished your business here. No. Yeah, I just want to go now. Are you happy to find your dad? Are you happy to find your dad? Yeah, but what's wrong? You're tired? A little. Part of growing up is being tired. It's a sad fact of life. Well, I must be ancient then, because I'm exhausted. I was thinking, I have lots of things I want to ask you about. Will you listen to me later? Sure, if it ain't too complicated. Okay, later then. By the way, who's the young fellow next to you? Your friend? Did he just say what I thought he said? Oh my gosh. Captain, can you see D? I can't believe it. Oh, I guess startled him because he just ran off. Shy little fella, huh? I'm fast. Didn't even see him leave. I wonder where he ran off to. Oh boy. Ashley. That's calling me. Ashley. Jessica. Oh boy, boy. Fuck, man. Come on. I thought I did everything. Ashley. Hi, Dad. Ashley. Jessica. Are you feeling better now? Yeah, sorry for making you worry. There's no reason to apologize. You had enough to worry about today. Jessica, about Bill. Don't worry, Ashley. I told her about Bill already. He fucking dropped like a rock. Are you okay, Jessica? Bastard wolf! I will be. I don't know how he turned out. How he turned into such an awful person. He wasn't always like that. He wasn't always. He was sometimes, but not always. Jessica. If we had stayed friends like we were before, maybe all this tragedy wouldn't have happened. Oh, Jessica. You can change the past. I guess my job is done now. Thanks for taking care of Ashley. I can never repay you. Now, I can return her to you. Thank you. Jessica, how could you? What? What do you mean return me? I'm not an all overdue library book. Calm down, Ashley. No, you two made all these decisions that affected me. And look where it got us. I'm not doing this again. Ashley, don't worry. We'll all be together from now on. You will never be alone again. Okay. I finally have what I wanted. Dad and Jessica are both here. I'm filled with mixed emotions. I'm not sad exactly, but I feel like crying. I'm not alone anymore. Ashley. Huh? Captain is ready to leave. Let's go. Oh. What is it? Are you okay? There's something I have to do. Please wait for me. Alright, hurry back. Let's just face D and tell him that, you know what, man? Not this time around. Hi, Ashley. D. Are you leaving already? I have to. The boat's about to go. I'm happy for you that you found Jessica and your father. But what about you? What will you do? I haven't recovered all of my memories yet. I guess I'll try to remember the rest on my own. No, I'll be alright. I'm so sorry. I have spent 57 years on this island. A little more time wouldn't hurt. I wish there's something I could do. Goodbye, V. I need to check my recording because I think I missed something when I was doing the double run just to. And now he's gone. How much longer will he be? Will he be alone on this island? All set, Ashley? Yeah. Look at the moon tonight. It's beautiful and it's so bright. Yes, it is. Do you know what your middle name, Mizuki, means in Japanese? It means beautiful moon, does it? Beautiful moon. Just like tonight. Yes, your mother shows it. I never knew what it meant. Yes, a beautiful moon, the only light in the darkness. I used to come here alone at night and look up at that big moon. And think about you, looking at the same moon. The air is crisp now. Ashley. Dad. Yes, Ashley? I saw Mom. I am holding Dad's hand in mine. My grip is tight. His hand is warm. Feeling is new and familiar. All at the same time. Dad. So much has happened. Different emotions swirl at me. Swirl in me, damn it. But most of all, I'm happy. I'm happy I found Dad. I'm happy I found the truth. I'll never forget today. When I grow up, even if horrible things happen, I will always remember today. The last day I was 13. Well, that was Ray's memory at the bad ending though. I was checking a walkthrough to see how to get a good ending. Ah, Satoru Iwata, come on. Oh, there it is, our man. Enjoying immortality. Well, anyways. He wasn't expecting to get another sudden rush of emotions. Anyways, so I was checking how to get the good ending because apparently I suck. And apparently the game does two checks. Well, one mentioned in the walkthrough, and the second one, well, obviously. Apparently, once you enter the hidden room behind the fireplace and you find these shoes, you get locked in whatever ending you're supposed to get. If after getting out of the secret room and then getting out of the library place thingy, Ashley just says, "D, you're acting funny," you're gonna get the bad ending, which that's what we did. However, I never knew this. The only check I knew is that if you get the shoe, on the caves, the shoe mentions something, and if you cross the bridge in the cave, D should say what happened to him. But, well, not here. Ah, damn it. I wanted to get it just on one playthrough, just to be done with it. But I think I'm just going to go and do New Game Plus and try to get everything. Ah, damn it. I mean, I'm gonna say that I don't like when the games just lock you into a bad ending just because you're not careful, like extremely careful, and do things that you don't know about. For example, in Red Dead Redemption, the second one, you usually get the. Oh, okay. You usually get the high honor ending for Arthur or the low honor ending for Arthur, but you usually start building that all throughout the game. Um, and by the time you get it, you already know what you're getting. It's not like you need to do a bunch of complex stuff. But like on RPGs, it's like, oh, you didn't do this one thing in that one room that you didn't know about. You're getting the bad ending. And that kind of bothers me. And the worst part is that you could steal. I mean, like we did, we went back to see if we could fix this up. No, you can't, boy. And man, that's awful. I mean, it's not like you're not going to go straight away into the ending first time around. Well, kinda did, but point is, you should be able just to go back and mend things. Anyways, let's blow out the candles. Music. I'll keep behind. The end. Now Dee appears behind Ashley and kills her. Helping him. I mean, come on. By then, Dee, I think he was going to be good. Whatever. Let's oversave this nonsense. So what am I going to do? I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play this. I think I'm going to record this, but I won't have commentary throughout. And then I'm just going to do voiceover. That's what I think I will do, but I'm not sure about it. Well, 4 hours and 40 minutes though. I mean, it's a short game. Damn, I mean, in retrospective, it is a short game. I mean, of course, you can just do a New Game Plus, but it's a short game at the end of the day. Damn it. Well, in theory, there's a couple of new things in New Game Plus, mainly some text change on the DTS cards and a couple of other things, but it's pretty much the same. It's not different anymore or anything. Anyways, well, I'll go and do that. For now, thank you so much for watching. Guess I'll see you when I see you, everyone. Take care, and remember, damn it, the stupid virus thing, it's like super serious. I knew it was serious, but it's changing the landscape, man. I mean, dude. Oh, man. Look, my brother works at the hospital, so he's treating a couple of patients with that. I mean, I trust his knowledge on to be careful, and especially not to bring anything home. But, I mean, he tells me things that there's this old lady in intensive care that got infected because she was talking to her neighbor. I mean, she was in her home, she was just talking with her neighbor, who went to Spain, which, as you may know, Spain is kind of fucked up right now. And, I mean, just imagine that. I mean, I mean, that sucks. And I don't know about the other guy. Anyways, stay home if you can. Be careful when you go outside. Watch your hands. Inside the house, watch your hands when you go outside. And when you come back, of course. Wear protective gear if you can. Have some distance. Oh well, this has been drawing too much. Anyways, see you.